right? So if the tongue tastes or smells like that of urine or that ammonia or sulfur, that's letting you know you got a problem. You need to go deal with that early. As soon as you get that smell or that taste in your mouth. There is a unique problem that is unspoken when dealing with kidney problems. Your kidneys, along with your amygdala and pineal gland, control the temperament of your body's waters. Your androgen system shuts down in kidney disease. Your androgen system is also shut down by marijuana, alcohol, and purines. The androgen system keeps the body's waters alkaline. The body has 3 times as much water in it as blood, and your blood is at least 90% water at all times. The androgen system forces hydration of your cells using the NAK ATPase pump. What is that? Salt, potassium, ATP pase. That's an ATP enzyme pump that saves water to force into the cells for hydration. 2 other problems are at play as well: hyperlipemia and rouleau. All right. So what's going on? Wetiko's disease. Cannibalism and the love of flesh, including but not limited to consuming flesh, being attracted to fat people, seeing fat as anything other than illness of the mind and body, etc., etc. All right, that's where we are right now. Hyperlipemia, large amounts of sugar and fats when we get that niggeritis after we eat. That is white blood cells flooding the body, shutting off your body's ability to function. All right, rouleau, the clumping together of your blood cells due to high concentrations of uric acid and loss of electromagnetic charge. Digestive leukocytosis, that's the production of white blood cells in the small intestine instead of red blood cells, which is why your body has to continue to liquidate the bone in order to try to get some healthy blood. Now, the liver, responsible for 500 functions in the body. That's outside of the liver taking care of itself. That is your single mom right there. The destruction of toxins and fat are just one of those jobs. The liver also produces bile, which cleans the small intestine. The liver also has to convert ammonia. It also has to convert ammonia. So let's get this. We're going to jump past all this fat stuff. We're going to get right to this. Wait a minute. Yeah, we're gonna jump right to this. Gout, arthritis, ammonia, and vitamin D. Now we here. Now that you done got all that science, I done took your ass to school. The key to the melanin code of silence is the connection between the kidneys and the liver. The liver and kidneys share 3 jobs that no other organs in the body can do. Number 1, metabolize sugar. This is why your genocide is hidden under type 2 diabetes. Because once your body gets overran with glucose, ammonia metabolism and vitamin D synthesis get shut down. So, the main things you need to know about gout and arthritis is the number 1 cause is uric acid crystals, as well as a bacteria called Proteus that lives off of ammonia. It's other ones, but this guy lives off of ammonia. All right? So you got to see this, even outside in the street. That's why flies attracted to shit. It's the nitrogen in the urine and the feces that they like. You got to understand this. The number 1 source of nitrogen / ammonia / uric acid in your body is meat. Here's the scientific paper for it. Okay? Here's the scientific paper for it. I know y'all needs that. I know y'all needs that. Okay? Now, folate. All of the problems dealing with folate are traced to folate's role in purine and pyrimidine biosynthesis. All right? We're just going to jump straight to it. Right? Because lack of folate creates a host of problems. Why? Because of purine synthesis. Nitrogen hiding molecules. That's the definition for purine. This also means that the only 2 places. Okay, well, we'll skip that for now. Because I want to close out. Almost there. Hey! Woo! Amazing. And as we wind down, we at the last, I don't know, like 5 or 6 slides. Here's your vitamin D chart. Here's your vitamin D chart. Now, the 2 things you need to know to go along with this. Very specific. It is not just random get sunlight. 40 to 60% of your skin must be exposed to the sun. And unless you're in Southern California or Southern Florida, there is no UVB, or Southern Texas, there's no UVB radiation from September to April. You have to know that. So you have to get all of your vitamin D from your nutrition. And you have to take advantage of what you can get, and try to take vacations and move around, but there's no UVB. Okay, so you could be butt naked all day outside. If you're not where the UVB rays are hitting, then you're not going to get vitamin D production. It's UVB and UVC that synthesize vitamin D. That's number 1. Number 2, from April to September, when there is UVB radiation in these climates, when we're away from the equator, it's only from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. that UVB and UVC touch down. UVC scarcely at noon, but UVB from 10 to 2. All right. Outside that, you may be getting tons of UVA, tons of sunlight, tons of tanning, but you're not getting vitamin D synthesis. And these are the times that you need to get out there to get your blood to the right plasma levels. And these are the right plasma levels at the bottom. All right. And yes, this chart I put together myself. This is original Minister Inky hard work and research for you. What is UV med? Okay. In chemistry, photocatalysis is the acceleration of a photoreaction in the presence of a catalyst. In catalyzed photolysis, light is absorbed by an adsorbed substrate In photo-generated catalysis, the photocatalytic activity, PCA, depends on the ability of the catalyst to create electron-hole pairs which generate free radicals, able to undergo secondary reactions. Relevance here to sulfur, oxygen, selenium. The UV med is the average photonic activity at any given place on the earth, including the skin of a given people in a particular locale. All right? So, until this time, wait a minute. Until this time, we weren't able to actually measure this. All right? But now we can see the UV med levels at the Earth's surface. Okay, so obviously the computer's trying to get us to go forward. Okay. UVB turns off non-eumelanin melanocytes. You need to understand this. All right. The heavily pigmented melanocytes of darker skin have the ability to resume proliferation after UVB radiation. What this is saying right here in the skinny, to give it to you quick, is that eumelanin dominant individuals, the cells, do not suffer any damage from the sunlight. We know that. Okay? It's beneficial in vitamin D synthesis. We know that. I don't have to give you the skinny. Here are the charts. Here are the charts. So I'm going to go through this in a way where you should be able to pause it. And that way you can go through it at your own leisure. Obviously, I can't read all these charts for you, but these were all the nations measured. These were all the nations measured. To see exactly what bands of UV radiation they can absorb and what bands they reflect. Okay? So you can kind of get in where you fit in. All right, people, we almost out of here. I don't know. Some of y'all really want that work, though. No. We're gonna close it out. We're gonna close it out. Listen, just so you see, this is not a game, man. I know y'all having y'all babies. If you haven't a baby recently, you should probably be familiar with this machine. This machine, they tell you your baby needs because it could die of cold if this heat machine is not on the baby. This machine is converting bilirubin into ammonia in the baby's body. So you got to understand, your baby's being attacked in the womb. As soon as they come out the womb, they're putting on these fake ass machines, converting the baby's bilirubin into ammonia. This creates low blood calcium levels and inhibits the ability of the pineal gland to secrete melatonin. All right? So I just want to show you this thing from the jump. And why is it relevant to what we just went through? You know it had to be super relevant if I skip my damn Histonic commercial, okay? The bile, the bilirubin, the colostrum, the cholesterol. This is why all these things are related. Bile, bilirubin, cholesterol, colostrum, all these things are related in the body. And this is what determines what level of UVB you can absorb. What level you can absorb. This is very crucial. Very crucial. So, we're getting ready to close out. But monitor them babies. Stop this genocide. Let's get this work. You've been with me for a long time. I don't know how long, 3-4 hours getting this work. Come to the God Complex class. We're going in deep. This PDF will be available for sale Probably make it like 80 bucks, 100 bucks. Everything's going to be on sale on the 40-day fruit fast website for Christmas throughout the new year. His tonic is at kamenoinc.com. It is not on the 40-day fruit fast website. And that's it. I'm about to get out of here. Last thing, I want to point you to this ventilator. All right? The ventilator for the baby to breathe. They're already culturing the baby's insides with this damn ventilator. The ventilator is filled with vinegar. It's supposed to be helping them breathe. It's filled with vinegar. And I already gave you the definition of vinegar at the beginning of this joint. So you got to stay focused, people. You know, I try not to over inundate you with the science, but you got to understand. KamenoInc.com, baby.